Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more Rimworld, our Valegard colony. We did make it back with CAC. The game was kind of lying to us when it was telling us that people wouldn't eat or we ran out of food. It was like good weather out, so we were able to graze. So CAC is a non-violent hobgoblin. Yeah, okay. And we are currently imprisoning him so that we can convert him to our ideology. So we can see here in the social tab that his certainty is going down. Once it goes down far enough, we'll be able to completely convert him. The other thing to be aware of is if you have multiple ideologies in your colony, I was worried that I'd have to limit who the warden was going to be, but you can actually go in and click this ideology icon and then select the ideology that you want to convert them to. So that'll be nice. We'll make him part of the arcane order. We did get apparel researched. So we had complex clothing researched, but medieval overhaul moves pants to the medieval research. So if we go down here, just I think starting as the medieval faction from medieval vanilla expanded medieval factions, medieval vanilla whatever, vanilla medieval factions expanded. I think usually with that you start off with complex clothing researched, but if we look at tailoring pants is right there. So, and that's medieval overhaul. So we're able to make a bunch of pants. I think everyone swapped their pants out to a fresh pair. So if we look, they all have leather, well, not you, cloth pants. Anyhow, they had some pants that weren't quite tattered, but we had a trader come visit, so we sold off all the pants that they refused to wear. It looks like Brahm is working on cloth gambesons. So I have created a bunch of assignments. If we look here at outfits, I made basically a default assignment, which is pants, boots, gloves, and a gambeson. And then I went through and did a bunch for our roles. So king and queen, scion for their children. So a little bit more noble elven apparel. Regular nobility. This will just be for probably a Felba. I don't know if we'll have any other nobles from a royalty expansion perspective wise in this colony itself. We might have some in our other colonies. I did make a mystic guide outfit that a Felba might wear eventually. We have one for the High Lord, Ranger General, and Captain of the Guard. So those are the leaders for the other ideology in our colony. War Counselor is their steward, their moral guide. And then I made a ranger outfit for just kind of the folks that we're going to have focus on ranged abilities primarily. And when I mean abilities, I mean the hero abilities like ranger and sniper. I have the Royal Guard, which will be any of our melee specialists. So if we get a brawler, we'll equip them with a particular set of armor and a look, so that they kind of have their own thing. Guard will just be our general soldier type dudes. Royal Guards I think will be our melee focused abilities from Rimworld of Magic. Potentially they're going to be the front line. And then Villager, which will just be it includes an apron along with just the pants and all that other stuff and a proper hood, so that they are insulated and kind of have a pretty uniform look. What else has happened since we last chatted? They've had a couple parties. They had them in the dining room since I put a party spot down there. Ooh, we did finish our research to make cold crystal bowls. So if we toggle temperatures, you can see these rooms keep hovering between about -7 and -10 degrees. So I did ramp up our food production. By default, I think meals is going to be at 100, and we stop crafting them until we hit 75. I'll probably like boost that up to like 150. And then we'll probably start making fine meals because we have tons of veg and we can get some meat. Other stuff that's happened is I did start putting floors in some of these like room areas. This is parquet floor and it takes 12 wood to make, so there is like a nicer version of the wood floor that takes 20 wood, so I think that's like the official like fine wood floor. And then this is just like standard stone tile for now. We'll see how much I like this and if we keep doing it. But that's the design choice for the moment. We're going to do the same thing in this room. We're just putting regular wood in our like little food closets. I made some storage areas so that we didn't have like all these urns just sitting around everywhere. Made a special cabinet for the bedrolls. This one's just for generic furniture, and this one's for all the cold bowls that we made. I made a bunch because I anticipate that when we go launch our new colony, we'll probably send them out with like 2 or 3 of these bowls so that they can have a fridge as well. What else is going on? I slaughtered our ibexes, and because deer apparently have even higher carrying capacity and they can be mounted. I think there's a doe on the map that we're trying to... Oh no, there's a buck. There was a doe. Animals. Oh no, the doe must have wandered off. So whatever, deer aren't like super rare, so we'll keep an eye out for them and then we will train whatever we can get. Let's go ahead and... What kind of turkey? It's a lady turkey. How many lady turkeys do we have? Some children. We have like 3 adult ones. We'll go ahead and tame this one. And let's go ahead and do some more hunting in preparation of the fine meal making. I also put some grow zones around our anima tree. So this one is growing death bell. And if we look at the description for it, it says a purple flower which grows in large clusters. It's said to grow where unfortunate deaths have taken place in the past. And so I figured that would be a good way to kind of like honor their former lost civilization. And then I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. I might mix it up a little bit more just to create a little bit more interest here. But these are orchids. And then this outer layer is actually glow moss. So you can see the grass is like really bright around the glow moss, or I guess that's the soil, but the soil has like a grass tint to it, I think from the trees mod that I have. But it's actually like more lit up there. So wait, where is it? Like brightly lit on 100%. Oh, could we grow stuff? Interesting. That seems a little OP. But the other thing is like all these plans around it, they're dirt paths. So we're actually building like a proper pathway as well. So Owen has a lot of work cut out for him. We have some of it forbidden for now. And we have a wanderer request. So he's willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. A con artist named Accel. What could go wrong? If we don't accept him, it'll piss off our arcane order. So let's go ahead and accept him. Let's take a look at what kind of nightmare we've gotten ourselves into. World weary. Accel has grown tired of the world and needs to be constantly distracted to stop dark thoughts. Oh my god, I can't read. His bleak personality is a bit of a downer, and therefore it's very hard to become friends with them. He's a cat person and he's vengeful. Accel is fueled by spite. They can't stand walking on the same soil as their rivals and will be elevated by news of their life ending. He's incapable of violence and intellectual, so it was getting kind of dirty around here. So I think we just found a new janitor. Oh my god, his name is Tim. We're just going to change that. Tim Huseman. Accel Huseman. Okay. Well, welcome to the colony, Accel. You are 20 years old. Do you have any maladies? You have a bite scar. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah, incapable. So let's restrict you to home. And let's go ahead and get some priorities set up for you. Let's get back over to this view. What are you researching? She's researching recurve bows and then long bows, so we'll be able to upgrade a bunch of people's equipment. And then carrier birds is basically like the comms console for medieval overhaul. And then we are starting on some simple apparel and armor, so we can start actually implementing some of those like I was going to say food restrictions, apparel restrictions that I created. We did have a trader come and visit, so we sold a lot of the like wooden goblin stuff. I should get a smelter stood up so we can start like smelting some of this stuff for its like precious metal. We had 600 gold before the trade. We sold off about 600. Oh no, about $300 worth or silver's worth of weapons from random raiders. And then I bought a ice wand. So if we take a look at the ice wand, it's enchanted. So it increases her energy by 5. So you can see she's at like 105 instead of just 100. Energy regen is +5 and she gets a damage boost. Let's go ahead and check her stats as well. Magic, okay, nothing new, but you're about to like go over. We finished recurve. People have arrived. The following people have arrived. Oh, this was Accel. And speaking of which, we were working on your stuff. Okay, you are gonna clean, and then you're gonna haul, and then I think what we'll do is we'll have him. Ooh, you can cook. Mine. Quarry. Okay, so he's going to clean mostly, and then he might do some hauling around the base, and then he will deliver. And so that is like delivering materials to blueprints that we have up. So he's going to like greatly increase Tyrion's efficiency, because Tyrion can just like go and do the work instead of having to like haul that stuff himself. Schedule. Let's stick you on what everyone else has. You're stuck home. Ooh, a Felba. When you wake up, can you go ahead and try a convert? Oh, you're asleep. I can't queue it up. The other thing that we have over here is the military doctrine requires that you have a unified chancel in your colony. So that's what this altar is called. So since this room isn't being used for anything else, I figured I'd stick it there. We are building the symbol, the mystic emblem for the arcane order. And then we've just been like hauling it on making stone. So stuff that's going to be kind of important is I want to get kind of the rest of just like the beginnings of the keep finished. And this is actually going to be built out of blue granite. So we've started that with this next wing that we're going to build. But once that's done, I want to get this back wall up and maybe get it out quite a ways. So maybe just like this first outer segment to this point and over to like this point. That way, if like raiders spawn in right behind us, they'll, unless they're breachers, they'll want to like walk up this way and come around. And they probably won't be breachers as long as we aren't like completely closed off. So that just like gives us time to get into like our defensive positions. Okay. What else is going on? Let's check on wildlife. We're good there. Let's take a look at our folks and see how they're doing. Like health-wise, most of them are fine, but some of them are missing some organs. So socially, you have like a great opinion of your wife. You have a mixed opinion of your mother. Mostly it's like she's my mother and she is a mage, so your ideology. But you have a -15 because she's a necromancer and you're a paladin. Ooh, you are not getting along with Evren. Non-mage. So basically you don't like any of like the non-mages, and the rest of it, it's non-mage ideology. Non-mage. Interesting. I didn't think there was going to be like bigotry about not being mages, but apparently there is. So even these guys that are like physically adept aren't considered mages. So there is like a little bit of resentment there. But are there any rivalries? So Theron, Pellis, Olivia, and Accel. Okay, so Theron, Pellis, Olivia, and Accel. I was thinking maybe we like split a group off to go do another base. And so Accel, or oh wait, social Accel. So potentially it could be this group. Olivia's in a relationship with Brahm though. So maybe, let's think about this. Social. What do you think of Anissa? Okay, your opinion of Anissa is not super low. So maybe we do like this group. And that leaves 7 of them plus 8. So, because like we can set CAC up to be what Accel is doing, since he's also non-violent. Are you incapable of any other work types? Bio. Just violence, okay. And you are incapable of violence and intellectual. We won't need intellectual at the other colony, though. And yeah, so we do have some limbus. We have plenty of wood. We have a muffalo. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and like splinter these guys off. And they can start their own colony. Let's take a look at the map. I guess they can like, there's nothing super dangerous going on. We're just like training, and we were building up some like meat reserves. Okay, so let's take a look at the world. So I was thinking, like this is the primary entrance to the Vale. So I was thinking maybe we do a colony here. It is, okay, it's not bad. Grow temperature, 30 out of 40. I think that's what we have here. 40. Yeah, so we can grow most of the year. So we don't need like to do hunting, but we do have Pellis that will be with them, and he's like an adept archer. And so yeah, how many days is that? The road should escalate things, and we'll bring a muffalo. It is just 1 day. So what are some things that we're going to need if we go? So Brahm and Olivia can't share a bed because they're not married yet. So we'll need 4 beds. Okay, you're almost done with this stuff. Okay, let's get them started. Let's do 4 beds. And then, you know, a hospital and maybe a prison. And so we will, you guys will live in a barracks for a little while. Okay. Wildlife. Is there anything else that we might train? Beds, that's good. Let's get them like a cooking stove. And furniture. Let's do a table for them. And we'll just like give them stools for now, and let's get them some recreation. Okay. Oh, we can build some of this stuff. We should build it for ourselves as well. Let's maybe put like just temporarily like a training dummy there, and then we'll bring one with them. Cup and dice. Interesting. Okay. So all that stuff. I'll send them off with like some wood. We'll send them off with some food, and we'll send them off with some herbal medicine. Maybe let's go gather some more just so that we can give them a decent amount. Ooh, our dryads, they are like going halfway across the world to like get stuff. That's pretty neat. I didn't realize that they would like go that far. Okay, there is one. Okay, let's do this. Let's do visible area. I don't know how many it actually like clicked for that. Cool. Do that. Area revealed. Okay. Whatever. Okay, yeah, so we'll send them out like Tyrion's almost done with like all this stuff over here. Will you work on this? Like they are throwing a fit about that. Why are you throwing a fit? Needs serious pain, insulted, uncovered groin, 8 non-cannibal food. Okay, like we're gonna have to arrest him and convert him. I forgot about like the ideological differences that we have. Bio. Prisoner. Let's convert. Social. You're already kind of like... Okay, so whichever one of them converts first, we'll send with this group. Oh crap, the crib, let's just stick that on in the bedroom with you guys. Let's make this not for prisoners. There we go. Meditating, okay, cool. Oh yeah, okay, so, okay, we figured that out, and then we were going through everyone. You're gonna give birth in about 7 days. Social, husband, Evren is your brother. Ooh, you and Evren do not get along. Oh, because he's not a mage. Interesting. Evren's opinion of me is 92. But you guys, you're not like angry with each other. You do like a Felba. Oh, you aren't a paladin, so you don't mind that she's a necromancer. I think paladins and priests, maybe druids, will mind that she's a necromancer. Narek, it's like almost your best friend. And then you don't like Anissa, who's going to go to the new colony, Kak, or Accel. Okay, well, 2 of those people that you don't like will be leaving. Health-wise, you are missing a kidney, so if we could get one, that'd be great. Ooh, animal migration. Boom rats. That's severely disappointing. That is not desired leather or condition that I want to deal with. Speaking of like stuff, let's maybe like not get infested on the map. Felba and Anissa started a fight. They're no longer social fighting. You are fine. You are dead soon. Narek, where are you? Okay. Tyrion and Narek. Let's get out here and let's do some healing. Okay, wait, where did Felba go? Go ahead and hit her with regenerate, and then you should be fine. And then, did you hit her with heal? Go ahead and hit her with heal. Cool. And let's grab that stuff. Felba, you got up. Regenerating. Right leg. Okay, death in 5 hours, but you're going to lay down, so someone will tend to you. Go ahead and tend to her. I just want to see, it's holding steady at like 4 hours. Okay, cool. No storage space. What is that? Oh, bow. Oh, how are we out of like storage space? Okay, what is that? Buffalo wool. Okay. Unfinished gambeson. Well, okay, you guys are equipping the gambesons, right? That's what it looks like. So, blouses, formal shirts, button down. Oh, there's a gambeson. Okay, there's a couple people wearing gambesons. Arshana and Tyrion. Okay, interesting. Okay, social-wise, you just like hate everyone except your son, your daughter-in-law, and Narek. And you only like Narek probably because he's like a mage. Physically stunning. Oh, he's also gorgeous. Oh no. Self-righteous mage. So wait, so maybe you don't like Narek because he doesn't like you because you're a necromancer? Yep, there it is. And hard worker versus lazy bio. Hard worker, you. I don't know why he thinks she's lazy, but okay. Social, you're like pretty chill with most people. You also like basically don't like the non-mages. You are the worst. Theron is pretty chill with everyone. Anissa is chill with everyone except Accel, Uncovered Croy, and Felba, who like just like she smacked down. What was that? Let's history messages. Felba no longer incapable of walking. Felba and Anissa. Anissa started a social fight with Felba. Okay, so like what happened? Social. Felba belittled Anissa's father's stylishness. This drove Anissa into a rage and she began a fight. Okay. Felba. Felba and Olivia chatted about friendly lawyers. I wonder why. LOL. Felba belittled. Okay. Was there anything before that? Anissa spoke about sickles with Felba. Okay. Okay. Fine. Oh, and moral guide. Which one is social? Okay. Convert. Oh my god, you're hopping on a deer. Whatever, that's fine. Okay, Anissa Pellis, social. He's pretty chill with everyone except Accel and Felba. Slighted, insulted. Cool. Brahm's pretty chill with everyone but Accel. Oh my god, Olivia's his lover. Oh yeah, they got in a relationship off screen. So that's why I include Olivia on like the adventure away. So Brahm, you're pretty chill with everyone as well. Like our mages think very highly of themselves, for whatever reason. Oh, this is happening. That was another thing that I wanted to do. Let's see. So I wanted to assign these roles based on their defense of our colony. So Evren has the most human kills, so we're gonna make him the Ranger General. Assign role, Ranger General. Begin. And Evren's staying with the colony. Okay, cool. Oh, it's like the hedonism animation. So we have like the esoteric animation when it's arcane order, but when it's our military doctrine, it's hedonism. Okay. Nice. Successful role change. And Theron's staying with the colony, so we are going to make him the captain of the guard. So we'll be full on our leader, our triumvirate. And, okay, we'll still have enough to have those positions. And then tomorrow, I guess we'll make... Oh, no, you are Arcane Order. And you're Arcane Order. Okay, so I guess I'll go without a moral guide for now. Or we might switch him. Like, basically, that no war counselor, -5, they also were having that... no ranger general, no captain of the guard. So I guess it doesn't matter. They're going to have a -5 either way, but it would be nice to have moral guide for them. So actually, we're going to switch him to the war counselor. And then if we can beef up our army a bit more, then we'll instate a captain of the guard. But right now, we can make do with our king and the ranger general, kind of like doling out those military orders. But we need a recruiter. Okay, cool. So let's look at powers. As our arcane sovereign, you have leader speech, you can accuse, you have work drive, and you have combat command. Roshana has mana storm, so she can create an almost immediate release temporary mana pocket. Mana attempts to fill the pocket, but is forced to rapidly disperse, creating a violent mana disturbance. The resulting conditions, known as a mana storm, can cause severe damage to anyone attempting to draw on mana at that time. Okay, so if we're like being attacked by a bunch of mages, basically that can like suppress them from using their abilities. And then she can also call elemental defenders. So that would be used basically to like call some elementals to like tank for us in maybe like more melee, non-magical situation. Available quest, the deserter. I'm sorry, we are surrounded by enemies, so we will be aligning with the Empire. Felba can convert, reassure counsel, and preach health. Rack is nothing. Everin is our second triumvirate, so he can do all the leader things. And then Theron is the moral guide for them, so the same as a Felba. Okay, cool. Visitor. Okay, let's have Tyrion go up and trade with him. But yeah, I did a lot of talking about like catching up on what's going on this episode. We'll see what we can do to get this caravan and new colony prepared. And hopefully we'll be able to ride out during the next episode. Thanks so much for hanging out. As always, have a good one, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.